can squeeze in. Oh, we can do it. Oh, really? Yeah, there's plenty of room. Yeah. It's always fun driving this far to play someone 20 minutes away, right?
Yeah. And well, at least it's not in district.
Yeah.
Looking at that we had our Minnetonka's up here in our district.
Oh.
And I'm like, please don't put them in our same pool or bracket.
Well, and then they changed the bracket like three different times.
Well, and the minute we got the bracket, I immediately emailed the lady. I'm like, because the minute we got it, we were supposed to play the unknown Montana team, and I'm like, Wayzata is only sending one team. Are you sure what team are we playing from Wayzata? And they're like, we'll get back to you. And then they sent out the revised bracket, and I was like, wow, they're not expecting Maine and White Bear Lake to apparently advance because it was that back-to-back games.
Oh.
That was that second change. They had like a 10:30 game, and then they had a 11:45 game.
Oh.
So I'm like, all right. Do you like props?
What's that?
Do you like props? I'll let you use this if you want. I will. A lot of times I'll throw it out there.
Oh, nice.
I hope you don't get to use it, but if you want to, you can.
Sure, yeah.
We get a lot of grandparents that watch, obviously, and they like the lights.
Yeah, nice. Getting underway here from Breezy Point, northern Minnesota. Tigers taking on the Shakopee Sabers. Game 1 of the tournament. Alright, getting underway here. Rules are a little different for the tournament. We're going to have a 12-minute period. Jackson Danielson taking the opening face-off out to Rebecca and Summers. Asselin and Grimm at forward. Nice save by Grady. Tigers will get a line change. We'll have Schlafman taking the face-off. Out there with Mold and Mucha. The Saber shot deflected out in front by Grimm. Comes out in neutral zone. Asselin with the puck on the far side. Up to Mold. Mold trying to dump it in. Grimm gets the puck. Stolen by the Sabers there. Quick shot. Good save, Bo. Puck comes up out in the neutral zone. Now Grimm with the puck. Grimm with the shot up and over the net into the net. There went my coffee. No, it's coffee. It's gone. No, thank you. Drop my coffee. Tigers get a line change out there. So Danielson, Becker, and Summers back out there. Bowen Meyer at defense. Sabers get the puck in the corner. Sabers up the near side. Intercepted by Graham. Graham dumps it back into the Saber zone. Sabers come out to intercepted by Meyer. Summers leveled the Sabers player there, and Summers trying to get the puck into the Saber zone. Sabers come up with the puck behind the net. Intercepted by Becker. Becker's got the puck at the skates. Summers to Wald. Meyer dumps it back into the Saber zone. Tigers changing lines. Kept in by Laughlin. Eventually squirts out into the neutral zone. Now Meyer with the puck up to Summers, or to Bo. Bo clears it in the neutral zone. Schwaffman with the shot. Blocker saved by Sabers. Good shot by Nico. Now Sabers coming up. It's one-on-one. Grimm defending. Nice pad save, Bo. He'll cover it for a stoppage. Little skirmish there. Sabers throw a punch. He's going to get booted. Sabers number 77 will be kicked out. I'm sorry, number 27. So far, there's just one Sabers player in the box. Not sure what's going to go on here. What they're going to call. Still no call. I was wondering that. Refs are talking to both coaches. Still no Tigers player in the bench. Now they're going to stick Grimm in the bench. So maybe some offsetting penalties here. Should still say 5-on-5. If they decide to call a game misconduct, then I believe we lose the head coach and the player. So 27 for Shakopee. Looks like he might be ejected and going to the bench. Yep, the Shakopee player's going to the bench, so they're going to have somebody from Shakopee serve the penalty, guessing game misconduct. Still nothing on the scoreboard as far as penalty. But for sure, Shakopee player's been ejected. So they put it on the board as a 5-minute major for Shakopee and a minute and a half for Farmington. They put Grimm in the box. Probably 4-on-4 here for a minute and a half, and then the Tigers will go on the power play for 3.5 minutes. See what the announcement comes here. More than likely roughing on Grimm.
He's the one
And a game misconduct for Shakopee. Danielson with the face-off win. Kept in by the Sabers. Hutchinson loses the puck behind the net. Now we got Asselin chasing after it in the corner. Asselin up the far side.
Piper picking it up. Piper started the action by...
So we have a minute and a half on Grimm for roughing is what they announced so far. There we go, Hutchinson with the breakaway. Hutchinson with couldn't quite get the shot off. Sabers get a stick on the puck there, and we'll get another penalty on the Sabers.
Out as an interference call? I don't know how that's interference. He was playing up the whole time, but the strikes don't like the...
That was body check.
That was body check?
Yep, interference is forfeit. Yeah. So Sabers get another penalty here for body checking. 4-on-3 here for the Tigers for another 50 seconds. And the Tigers will go on for 5-3 for 45 seconds. Kept in by Schlafman. Schlafman gets the puck poked away. Sabres get it back in the neutral zone. Mucha chasing after it. Mucha to Graham. Graham up the near side. Graham cross ice to Schlafman. Becker chasing after it. Becker with a quick shot behind the net. Schlafman goes down. Sabres come away with the puck. Kept in by Graham, and we'll get it touched by Schlafman for an offsides. "13 more seconds on the 4-on-3 here for the Tigers. Sabres send the puck around behind the net. Asselin with the puck. Asselin dumps it in, intercepted by the Sabres. Tigers at full strength, so 5-on-3 here for another 30 seconds.
No call the other way as Johnson gets thrown into the near boards.
Moald with the puck. Tigers marching up the ice. Moald to Summers. Summers with a shot wide to the right. Kept in by Danielson. Moald loses the puck. Moldals regains the puck. Sabres will ice the puck. Not touched. We're going to get an ice here. That'll be a Sabres icing, so the face-off will come back into the Sabres zone. So Sabres take one man out of the bench, so now we're 5-on-4 for the next 2 minutes and 45-ish seconds. Tigers with the face-off win. Becker with a quick shot. Save Sabres. Schlafman. Centering pass intercepted by the Sabres.
Hold them, boys, hold them!
Sabres intercepted by Graham. He's going the wrong way. He takes it behind the net. Graham's pass up to Schlafman. Schlafman's got all alone. Is he going to get it? Got a quick save by the Sabres. Good job by Schlafman. Nice hustle down the ice. Couldn't quite get the shut off in that one. We'll have Danielson taking the face-off with Mucha and Summers at forward, Grimm and Asselin at defense. Face-off win for the Sabres, kept in by Summers. Now Grimm takes a ripper from the blue line, wide to the left. Sabres come away with the puck, kept in by Asselin. Asselin dumps it in deep. Danielson chasing after. Sabers off Mucha's skate, comes in neutral zone. Now Grimm kicking the puck around.
Bravo reverses it, sends it back down. To get it ready to
Now Asselin with the puck. Asselin's got a lot of players wide open. His pass is behind Grimm. Danielson with a little body down here. Minute 14 left to go on the Tigers power play. Grimm with the puck now. Grimm in the neutral zone. Poked in by Sabers. They're going to wave off the ice. Grimm chasing after. Grimm gets it poked away behind the net. Comes back away with the puck. Grimm taking the puck all alone. He's got Becker wide open. Grimm to Becker. Becker with the backhand behind the net. Dumped in by Becker. Now Becker on the near side. Becker skates it in. Shot. Glove save. Sabers. 18 seconds here to go in the Tigers power play.
There's no fair play because Sabers in the first 3 minutes of the game.
Right. Flopping it forward. They're at center. Danielson and Summers at forward with them. Grambo and Mason Meyer at defense. Face off won by the Tigers, kept in by Summers. Graham with the shot, blocked out in front by the Sabers. Sabers come away with the puck. They're going to send it all the way down. We're going to get an icing here on Sabers. Face-off will come back into the Saber zone. 1 second left on the Tiger power play, so Tigers will get a quick shot off here. Hopefully a face-off win, and not enough time for a power play goal, but Sabers win the face-off and out into the neutral zone. Sabers at full strength. Grimm with the puck. Grimm behind the Tigers net.
It's 5 on 5. It's 5. It's an odd man. You should be out. No, it's 5 on 4. It should be 5 on 5 now. No, you don't. It's 5 on 4. There's no whistle needed.
Shot behind Grady.
Throw it out of play then.
We're going to get an offsides here on
It was 5 on 4. He could have gotten out. He should have been out a minute ago. That's horseshit messing.
We'll have Moald taking the face-off with Becker at right wing now, Mucha at left wing. Tigers win the face-off. Meyer with the puck. There's some confusion here with the penalty. The Sabers, they did not let the Sabers player off the bench when his penalty expired. Should have been 5 on 5. Now Moald and Becker up the ice. Moald's saucer pass to Becker. Becker couldn't quite settle the puck down. No bouncing puck. Couldn't get the shot off. Dumped into the neutral zone by the Sabers. Sabers near side corner. Backhand pass intercepted by Mucha. Mucha dumps it in the neutral zone. Kept in by Chesbo from Sabers. A little back and forth between Graham and Chesbo for the Sabers. Centering pass right in front of the net. Backhand shot blocked out in front by Meyer. Meyer backhands it to the Sabers player. Sabers centering pass intercepted by Becker. Now Becker got a 3-on-2 coming the other way. Becker up the near side. Becker skates through one. Becker all alone. Shot. Goal! Tigers! Thank you. Nice top shelf goal from Becker there. Tigers go up 1-0. I don't know how Grim with the puck now. Grim to Summers. Summers with the backhand. Blocked by the Sabers player. We're going to get a penalty here on the Sabers. Tigers will go on the power play. Guessing, checking from behind.
Now they're going to discuss this one. Maybe they're going to give them more because
so ref's talking about it now. See what this penalty will be. They're going to give them a minute and a half. So Tigers will finish the first period here on the power play. Then they'll get the opening face-off for the second period on the power play. So it'll be a 5-on-4 to start the second period. And then shortly thereafter, we'll get full strength. Still no call from the refs. Refs talking over the penalty with the Sabres coach. Thank you. So our wonderful team manager says, I guess if your kid gets a goal, the parent has to have some fireballs. So Becker got the goal. So looks like we're going to get a major penalty on the Sabres. So we'll have 2 men in the bench. One will be a 5-minute, one a minute and a half. Still no call from the ref though. Sabres will send the puck down for an ice. Face-off will come back into the Saber zone. Minute 21 to go in the first period. Schlafman taking the face-off out there with Hutchinson and Summers. Tigers with face-off win. Summers to Hutchinson, intercepted by the Sabres. Now Sabres up the near side through the neutral zone. Poked away by Schlafman. Sabres come away with it. Dump it in. Intercepted by Asselin. Asselin up the far side. His pass to Summers. Intercepted by the Sabres. Sabres will dump it back in. Now Hutchinson with the puck behind the Tigers net. Hutchinson just about got tripped there. Up to Schlafman. Back to Hutchinson. Hutchinson through the neutral zone. Gets it poked away. He's going to go on the bench. We're going to get another Sabres penalty here. Shot by Schlafman. Save. Now we're going to get another Sabre penalty. Body checking on the Sabres. So go on to a 5-on-3. Number 80 for the Sabres. Some pretty rough hockey here so far to start the Breezy Point tournament. Danielson taking the face-off. Mucha right wing, Becker left wing. Quick shot, save. Sabres send it up and around the boards. Graham with the puck. Graham with the shot from the blue line. Bounced in. wide to the left. Danielson up to Meyer. Meyer got it poked away. Graham intercepted and dumped it in. We're going to get a whistle here, offsides on the Tigers. 24 and a half seconds to go in the first period. We'll get a center ice face-off. Meyer went down. Danielson taking the face-off. Still Becker and Mucha at forward with them. Bo and Meyer at defense. Tigers at the face-off win. Danielson comes away with it. Danielson up the near side. He goes down. Gets back up quick. Mucha goes down. Sends it in. Sabers come away with the puck. Sabers behind their own net. Up the far side. Cleared by Becker. Sabers dump it in, and that'll do it for the first period. Tigers lucky they didn't get a penalty.
I'm celebrating. I don't know if he shot after the buzzer, is my guess.
They're gonna Sabers shot it after the buzzer. They're gonna talk to him about sportsmanlike conduct, I would guess. Probably not give him a penalty, but
They missed the trip. I hate the trip.
Yeah.
That was a blatant miss there, so they have it against us.
yeah, Tigers got lucky on that.
Two years ago, we were on a team.
All right, starting the second period here. Tigers will go right to left. Grady's at the wrong net. No, he's getting his water bottle. We'll have Schlafman taking the face off. Schlafman taking the face off. Becker and Summers at wing. Grimm and Asselin at defense. Now Grady's in the net. We have 2 seconds to go on the 5-on-3 here, so Tigers will get the face off, and then they win the opening face-off. Becker dumps it in. Sabers take a man out of the bench.
He's out! 5-on-4!
Centering pass, Schlafman.
Why did we have 4 players out there? The refs didn't pitch that.
Sabers dump it down. Blocked by Grady. You're waiting for him. He gives the puck to Graham. Now Grimm up through center. Grimm's going to take it coast to coast again here. Grimm goes down. They're not going to call that. Looks like he just blew a tire there. Summers with the puck. Puts on the brakes in the corner. Summers, centering pass. No one home. Becker with the puck now. Becker wheeling around behind the net. He dumps it behind the net over to Summers. Summers battling on the far side. Sabers come away with it. They dump it out into neutral zone. Asselin chasing after it. Asselin behind the Tigers net. Asselin up to Becker. Couldn't quite get onto it. It'll go all the way down. They're going to wave off the ice, saying Becker touched it. He did not. Now Danielson comes out. Danielson in the corner battling. Centering pass into the side of the net. Danielson still battling for that puck. Comes away with it. Danielson centering pass to Becker. Grimm comes away with it. Grimm skates it in. Grimm with the shot up and high over the net. Way over the net.
He's got Chesbo. Chesbo, if he can get his guys.
Now Grimm chasing after Shakopee. Asselin with the puck now.
And now,
A little back and forth here in the neutral zone. Sabers dump it in.
Sabers going for a change. So
Danielson now with the puck in the corner. Danielson up to Grimm. Grimm only had one hand on the stick. He couldn't hold on to it. Kept in by Hutchinson. Moald goes down. Sabers get in neutral zone. Grimm with the puck now. Shot into the side of the net. Now Grimm with the puck. Centering pass, Sabers, intercepted by Hutchinson. Hutchinson up through center. He dumps it in, chasing after it. Hutchinson will get a shot here. And a goal! Tigers go up 2-0. Hutchinson skates it all the way down the ice for a goal. Thank you. Tigers go up 2-0. Nice goal from Hutchinson. 9:19 to go in the game. Refs conferring again. Not sure what the refs keep talking about, but a pretty easy call there. I mean, it was a goal. Hutchinson got it. We'll have Schloffman taking the opening faceoff away to Summers. Back to Bow. Now Summers with the puck. Attempted to dump in by Bow, blocked by the Sabers player. Schloffman centering pass out to defense. Meyer couldn't hold on to it. Dumped back in by Schloffman. Poked away by Schloffman. He gets it back, sends it up the near boards and into the Tiger zone. Summers chasing after it. Summers comes away with it. Pass up to Meyer. Meyer fan on the pass. Shot from the blue line. Pad save Bow. Another shot from the blue line, intercepted by Meyer. Meyer dumps it back to the blue line. Tigers slowing down a little bit, and we'll get a stoppage to play here. Bow covers the puck. Tigers will get a line change. We'll have Danielson taking the face off. Becker and Mold at forward with them. Asselin and Grimm at defense. Sabers switch goalies. Sabers win the face-off. It comes all the way back down the ice. Becker hustling. Becker goes down. They're going to get a trip. Becker goes hard into the boards. And Sabers will go on the power play again here. Becker went head first into the boards. Looks like he's okay.
That would be more of a trip than an interference, but refs calling interference.
They called interference on the Sabers, so Tigers on the power play again here. Danielson taking the face-off. You can tell Danielson's out there. He's got the black tape on his skates. They win the face-off. Ripper from Asselin. Deflected by the Sabers. Danielson comes away with a wraparound rebound. Big save by the Sabers here. Centering past Danielson. Intercepted by the Sabers. Moald and Danielson battling on the far side. Danielson comes away with it. Now Moald's pass to Becker. Becker with the puck. He just sends it in. Just left the net. Shakopee sends it around the far side. Asselin with the puck. Asselin sends it in. Moald with the shot, blocked by the Sabers. They gave last goal to Hutchinson. RJ with the unassisted goal. Now Grimm with the puck. Grimm's all alone. Grimm and Becker together. Sabers get a stick lift. Grimm goes into the back of the net. Puck did not go in the goal. The puck sitting off to the left of the goal. Good defense from the Sabers there to prevent Grimm from getting the shot off. Tigers will get a line change here. 6:54 to go in the second period. Sabers lined up on the wrong side of the face-off circle. Schlafman taking the face-off. Back to Summers. Summers backhands to Mucha. Mucha with the puck on the near side. Now Meyer with the puck. Meyer shoots from the blue line, intercepted by the Sabers. Sabers will dump it into the sideboard. Kept in by Summers. Schlafman comes away with it. Schlafman skates it in, shot up and over the net. Mucha with the puck. Puts on the brakes. Mucha still with the puck. He flips it up to Summers. Summers back to Meyer. Meyer from the blue line, intercepted by the Sabers. And the Sabres will send it up into the neutral zone. Ram to Mucha. Now Summers battling on the near side. Summers sends it in deep for the Tigers. Now Mucha with the puck behind the net. Centering pass was high. That was almost a rip shot. Ripper from the blue line. Rip shot from Bo. Saved by the Sabres. 5:52 to go in the second period. Put the clock right here. Danielson taking the face-off out there with Moald and Becker. Grimm, Asselin at defense. Tigers with the face-off win. Grimm chasing after, takes a slap shot, fanned on it, blocked by the skates of Danielson. Sabres come away with it. Grimm with the puck now. Grimm to Danielson. Now Becker with the puck. They're going to call an offsides. That wasn't an offsides. That puck was clearly in the zone. Becker hustling after it. Sabres will dump it into the zone, and that'll be an icing on the Sabres. .520 to go here in the second period, just over halfway through the game. Tigers up 2-0. Danielson taking the face-off. Moald and Becker still out there. Face-off win Tiger. Quick shot, Danielson score! Danielson, number 18 for the Tigers. Tigers go up 3-0. Not sure who got the assist on that one. It was definitely an assist on the play. Danielson with the goal. Tigers up 3-0. 5:16 to go here in the second period. Tigers at the face-off win. Moald comes away with it. Moald up the near side. Centering pass just out in front of Becker. Intercepted by the Sabres. Sabres up the near side through center ice. We got a odd man rush here. Deflected up and out of play into the net. 4:56 here left in the second period. So we'll have Schlafman taking the face-off out there with Summers and RJ. Face-off wins Sabres. Shot deflected and goal from the Sabres. goal for the Sabers there. Sabers go up finally on the board.
Good positioning and quality teamwork got the Sabers.
Face-off win for the Tigers. Back to Bo. Bo up to Summers. Summers backhand to Schlafman. Schlafman with the puck now. Couldn't quite settle it down. Sabers lost their stick out there. Schlafman comes away with the puck in the corner. Centering pass deflected to the Sabers. Out to the point. Graham with the wrist shot. Blocked. Shot RJ. Save Sabers. Centering pass from Schlafman deflected by the Sabers. Sabers come away with the puck. Sabers attempt to clear it. Meyer to Hutchinson. Now Sabers come away with it. Meyer chasing after it. Centering pass just out in front of the Sabers player. Couldn't get the shot off. Good job by Meyer hustling back. Quick wrist shot there, and we'll get a save. Nice save, Grady. 3:47 to go here in the second period. Mucha taking the face off out there with Moald and Becker. Asselin, Grimm at defense. Sabers dump it in deep behind the net. Puck comes all the way down into the Sabres zone. Defense will regroup, send it up. And we should get icing here on the Sabres. 3:25 to go here in the second period. Face off in the Sabres zone. Tigers will change up. Nope, they're not going to change up lines. So we'll still have Mucha, Moald, Becker head forward, Assel and Grimm at defense. Sabres with the face-off win. They clear it up and into the neutral zone. Assel and Grimm both chasing after it. Looks like Asselin will get to it first. Asselin behind the Tigers net. Moves past one, gets it poked away here at center ice. Moald comes away with the puck. Moald bounced up and saved from the Sabres. Danielson out there now, taking the face off. Schlafman at left wing, Summers at right wing. Meyer and Graham at defense. Face off win Sabres, quick shot. Goalie tried to cover it. I don't know why the ref blew the whistle there. Goalie never covered the puck. Either way, we'll get another face off. Danielson will get another attempt here. Sabres with the face-off win, kept in by Summers. Sabres come away with it. Hacked away by Danielson. We're going to get an offsides here. Schlafman took it in a little bit too quick. Danielson didn't get a chance to clear up. .242 left here in the second period. Danielson taking the face-off again. Meyer hustling back after it. Couldn't get the shot off, and we'll get a save here for Grady. Tigers will get a line change here. Graham and Meyer at defense. Becker taking the face-off. Face-off win Tigers. Shakopee comes away with his shot. Not quite on net. RJ up the far side. RJ skates past one. He's got one more to beat. Backed away by the Sabres. RJ comes away with it again. Centering pass to Becker. Becker couldn't quite settle it down. Graham kind of got the tripped up there with his skates, and now Mucha with the puck. Sabers come on with the puck from center ice. They'll dump it in deep. Graham chasing after it. Graham will send it around for Hutchinson. Hutchinson not quite on the board. Centering pass. The Sabres player went down and couldn't get the puck. Now Becker up the near side. Becker skates through center. He's going to get a shot off just wide to the left. Now Sabres coming back the other way. Sabres all the way up for the suck hole. We got a breakaway. Sabres, a shot wide to the right. Sabres had someone sitting back deep there. A nice pass. They couldn't get the shot on net though. Shot from the blue line wide to the left. Centering pass banned on by the Sabres.
Erdal and Johnson both there. Erdal again battling. Dumps it back down deep. Chesbo puts the Tigers getting.
Danielson with the puck now. Danielson up to Moald. Cleared into neutral zone. Sabres dump it in deep. Meyer chasing after it. Meyer battling in the corner. Danielson comes in to help. Sabres player lost his stick. Now Hutchinson with the puck up far side. Hutchinson over to Moald. Poked away by the Sabres. Now Sabres come the other way. They skate through everybody. Tigers try to get a stick on it, and we'll get a save. Grady. 10 seconds left to go here in the second period. Another nice save by Grady. Bob Moald taking the face-off. Tigers with face-off win, intercepted by Sabres. Backhand pad save Grady. Now Grimm takes it, and that'll do it for the second period. Tigers up 3-1 at the end of 2. For any of the parents coming up here for the rest of the games, if they're not up here yet, pretty cold in the rink, so dress warm. After the first period, Sabres playing pretty clean hockey for that second period. Tigers with a great game so far. Been very clean for the Tigers. Tigers will be going right to left now, starting the third period. All right, we're going to have Asselin and Grimm at defense. Schlafman taking the face off out there with Becker and Summers. Third period about to get underway. 12 minutes left in the game. Tigers up by 2. Third period underway. Opening face-off win by the Tigers. Grimm to Summers, intercepted by the Sabres. Grimm comes away with it. Now Summers battling on the near side. Grimm comes away with it. Grimm puts on the brakes, skates by one. Is he going to get a shot off? He gets a shot off, wide to the left. Maybe Sabers got a stick on it. Schlafman centering pass, no one home. Puck comes into the neutral zone. Asselin over to Grimm. Grimm goes down. Asselin blew a tire there at the blue line. Centering pass intercepted by Asselin. Now Grimm with the puck. Grimm gets it poked away. Sent back in deep by the Sabers. Schlafman chasing after it. Schlafman sends it up for Summers. Intercepted by the Sabers. Sabers get a shot off. That was deflected out in front. Now Asselin with the puck. Summers takes it. Summers up through center. Summers to Schlafman. Schlafman was wide open. That should be a body check there. He threw a shoulder right into him. He went down hard. No call. Now Becker on the near side. Back to Asselin. Asselin with the slap shot blocked out in front by the Sabers. Schlafman comes away with a shot. Score! Schlafman with a nice rebound. Tigers go up 4-1. Good job, Nico.
Great block of the shot, but we need to rate that guy. He took advantage.
Probably give Asselin, I'm guessing, the assist there. For sure, Schlafman got the goal. We'll wait for the official announcement. Danielson taking the face-off. Sabers come away with it. Bowl over to Meyer. Meyer couldn't hang on to it. Sabers come the other way now. Centering pass will get a save. Bo jumped behind the red line there and covered the puck. 10:08 to go here in the game. Danielson with the face-off. Sabers come away with it. They go D to D. Shot from the far side, intercepted by Meyer. Poked away by Danielson. Danielson up the near side. Kept in by the Sabers. He dumps it in deep. Meyer chasing after. Moald comes in to help. Moald, Meyer battling on the far side. They come away with it. Cleared in the neutral zone. Moald up the far side. Moald, Danielson, and Hutchinson all going up. Moald's pass to Danielson, intercepted by the Sabers. Sabers skate past Meyer. Bo hustling back. Quick wrist shot. Up and over. Good save. Grady. Way to put the stick back and save the goal on that one. Another quick shot right into the gut of Grady. Nice flurry of shots there for the Sabers. Good job by Grady. Man. Grady with a huge save there. Tigers celebrating that big save from Grady. Man, that was beautiful. So we'll have Summers now taking the face off out there with Becker and Mucha. Face off win Tigers. Mucha with the puck. Stolen from Mucha. Shot and saved by Grady. 9:04 left to go in the game. Summers taking the face off. Sabers with the face-off win. Back to the D. They go D to D. Didn't quite get in neutral zone. That was a close offside, but just by an inch. Now Asselin with the puck. Asselin sends it around for Summers. Summers up the far side. Summers flips it up for Mucha. Mucha couldn't grab the bouncing puck. Sabers will touch it, so no ice there. Sabers up the near side. He's got one to beat. Good job by the Tigers poking it away. Asselin put a shoulder into him. Chipped up by Becker. Intercepted. Bouncing pass right in front of the net. Sabers couldn't hold on to it. We're going to get a penalty here. Cheap penalty on Asselin. We're going to get some penalties here. That was a bad penalty by Caden. And then some fist to throw after that.
So 19 and 23 are both gone from the game. Could be Lewis might also because he was throwing some subs.
So Caden to the bench.
We'll let the refs call it a pregnancy. 8:15, we're going to take extended break.
Sabers are going to go to the bench for 1-2. I'm not sure if there's a retaliation there. I didn't quite see it.
What the refs are going to decide will be his guess.
Tigers and Sabers parents going back and forth here. So we'll have coincidental penalties here. So it'll be a 5-on-5 hockey. Still not sure what the call is. The refs aren't giving any signals. Sabers with the face-off win. Shot intercepted out in front by Hutchinson. Hutchinson sends it up. Schlafman clears it in neutral zone. Schlafman will get checked. Shot from Sabers into the far side corner.
He slows up, protects the puck, gets tangled up, and
Meyer attempts to clear it.
Throws one in, bouncer just wide. Johnson picks up behind the goal. Flom off the line. Flom throws one in on net. Deflected off the Tiger skate.
So the official call from the rink here, coincidental minors for roughing on each team. Meyer's pass for Schlafman, blocked by Sabers. Hutchinson come away with it. Hutchinson in the corner. Schlafman comes away with it. Schlafman centering pass just out in front of Moald. Moald couldn't quite get the shot on it. Sabers cleared into the neutral zone. Hutchinson hustling back. Backhands it in. That should be an offsides. That was offsides. Missed call by the refs. We'll get a quick shot and save by Grady. Not sure that these two penalties should have been.
Tensions are running a little high.
I'm not sure either of those penalties should have been roughing, but Caden probably should have been ejected like the Shakopee player earlier in the game. Face-off win here won by the Sabers. Grimm, Summers battling. Puck comes out to the blue line. Poked away by Danielson. Now Mucha with the puck. Mucha just dumps it in the neutral zone. Sent back in. Mucha to Becker to Grimm. Now Grimm skating it up. So penalties are over. Waiting for a whistle here. Quick shot by Summers and the Sabers are covered up. So now both players have come out of the penalty box. Now that we have a whistle. With the coincidental minors, they don't let them out of the box right away, being it's 5-on-5. So now that we have a whistle, Asselin comes out. We'll have Schlafman taking the face-off. Out there with Hutchinson and Moald. Sabers take one man off. They had 6 players out for a little bit. Grimm and Mucha now at D. So they move Mucha from forward back to D, changing things up a little bit. Kept in by Grimm. Schlaffman comes away with it. Schlaffman over to Mold. Mold with the shot. Glove save. Sabers. Nice shot by Mold. That Sabers goalie had to reach far for that shot. He had quite a bit of open net. Face-off win Tigers. Sabers sent it around, kept in by Graham. Graham dumps it in. I couldn't quite dump it in, I guess. Schlaffman comes away with the puck. Packed on by the Sabers. And the Sabers will pass it up the far side. Poked away by Meyer. Now Meyer with the puck. Sabers send it into the Tiger zone, backhanded out by Hutchinson, and that should be an offsides, and we get an offsides here on the Sabers. 5:42 left in the game. Meyer with the puck. Meyer clears it in neutral zone. Becker skating it up. Becker gets it poked away. Now Graham with the puck. Graham will clear it up into the neutral zone to Summers. Summers up the near side. And dumped in by Graham. No ice. Sabers behind the net. They send it up and around just behind Danielson. And it'll be sent all the way down. We're going to get a Sabers icing. 5:13 left to go in the game. Got a text here from Rand. He's watching the game. Yes, it's very heated in here, Rand. Parents, a lot of back and forth with the parents. Now Danielson with the puck. Sabers come away with it. Sabers behind their own net. Poked away by Summers. Summers comes away with the puck. Backhand pass for Becker. Becker with the puck right out in front of the net. Couldn't quite get the shot off. Sabers up the near side. Blocked by Summers. Grimm comes away with the puck. Grimm will skate it up through center. Grimm to Becker. Becker puts on the brakes. Backhand pass. No one there. Now Sabers bounce a puck past the boards, intercepted by Asselin. Asselin puts on the brakes. Taken by Grimm. Grimm sends it up the boards. Sabers come away with it, skate in, shot into the post. Rebound, save, Grady. Puck still loose. Now, Caden with the puck. Caden loses it. Meyer comes away with it. I'm sorry, Asselin comes away with it. Quick wrist shot. Blocker save, Grady. Grimm with the puck now. He gets it poked away. Grimm behind the Tigers net. He gets it poked away again. He'll send it up and around for Mucha. Mucha skating over. Intercepted by Asselin. Asselin slaps it up to Mucha. Mucha clears it in neutral zone, poked away by the Sabers. Mucha will send it up and in. Tigers will get a line change. Not sure why all of them didn't change there, but a couple of them skating out. Tigers clear back in the neutral zone, intercepted by Schlaffman. Schlaffman skating it in. He'll get a centering pass for Summers, intercepted by the Sabers. Sabers dump it up and into the near side boards, send it all the way down, and we're going to get an icing here on the Sabers. 2:58 to go. Tigers up by 3 here. Becker left wing, Mold center, Hutchinson right wing. Graham and Meyer at defense. Shot by Meyer, deflected out in front. Picked up by the Sabers. Mold battling on the far side. Graham will dump it back into the Tiger zone, or into the Saber zone. Sabers behind the goal line. They send it up and around. Intercepted by Hutchinson. Hutchinson shot blocked by the Sabers. Kept in by Graham. Poked away by Becker. Becker comes away with the puck. Poked away by the Sabers. Now Sabers up the near side. They send it all the way up to a suck hole. He touched it, so they're going to wave off the ice. Centering pass, no one home. Becker with the puck now. Becker's pass, tape to tape to Hutchinson. Hutchinson loses it at the blue line. He gets it back up the near side. Intercepted by the Sabers. Sabers up the near side. Poked away by Graham. Centering pass right out in front. Little battle out in front there. Shot save, Grady. Nice save by the Tigers there. Grady Bow having a great game. Grady with some huge saves today, keeping the Tigers in this game. Schlafman taking the face-off out there with Mucha. And Summers. Looks like Summers and the Sabres player having a few words there after the face-off. Now at Grimm up through center. He gets it poked away. Mucha battling on the far side. Schlafman comes away with it. Schlafman makes a move at the blue line, and we're just going to get an offside by Summers. I think he jumped back across, but that was close. Either way, face-off will come back into neutral zone. Schlafman will take the face-off out there with Summers and Mucha, Hassel, and Grimm at defense. Sabres will change up the lines. Sabres short one player right now. We're going to do a late change. Minute 16 left to go in the game. Tigers with face-off win, dumped in by Asselin, intercepted by the Sabres. Sabres up the near side. Now Grimm chasing after it. Grimm behind the Tigers net. He gets it poked away. Now Sabres come away with it. Centering pass. Nice job by Summers to get the stick down, block that centering pass. Oh, we're going to get a cheap penalty here on Grimm. That'll be a body checking. Tigers will go finish the game here. Last 45 seconds on the penalty. Tigers can't be taking penalties like that.
More concerned with me how well is doing his young guys
Well, I think after that hit, Grimm's ready for Bantams in 2 years. Danielson taking the face-off out there with Mowald and Becker, Bow at forward. Not sure. Tigers win the face-off. Becker gets puck poked away at the blue line. Shot blocked out in front by Danielson. Danielson sends a puck up into the neutral zone. 32 seconds to go in the game here. We'll get an offsides on the Sabres. 29 seconds to go here in the game. We'll get a center ice face-off here. Finishing the game with 5-on-4 hockey. Tigers on the penalty kill. Danielson taking the face-off with the face-off win. Now Bow up to Danielson. Danielson clears back in the neutral zone. Dumped in deep by the Sabres. Meyer chasing after it. 16 seconds to go here in the game. Meyer with the puck. He sends it up. Intercepted by the Sabres. Sabres shot. Blocked by the skate of Danielson. Becker comes away with the puck. 6 seconds to go in the game. Becker gets it poked away at center ice. And dumped in deep by the Sabres. And that'll do it for game one. Tigers win the game 4-1. Great hockey by the Tigers here. Awesome game and goal by the Sabres. Next game tonight will be 7:45 p.m. And the Tigers play White Bear Lake. White Bear Lake lost their first game this morning. They played right before we did, so should have Miles Gorman in net tonight. Again, great game by Brady today. for game 1 of the tournament. We'll see you tonight. Okay, I'll take a look at it. Thank you. Bye. So Tigers on the power play. Shot Hutchinson, block, pad save, Bears. All right, not sure what's going on with the live stream, but it's not working. Tried a few things. Brady with the shot, wide right. Namucha with the puck. Sorry, still trying to figure out the live stream here. I'll post a video later. I don't know why it's not working. Danielson taking the face off. Puck comes out to Asselin. Asselin White Bear Lake comes away with it. Kept in by Grimm. And again by Hutchinson. White Bear Lake regrouping behind their net. Poked away by Grimm. Danielson also coming in to help. Now Asselin with the puck. Hands it off to Hutchinson. Hutchinson up the far side. His pass. Nice pass to Grimm. Grimm goes down at the blue line. White Bear Lake coming back the other way. Poked away by Becker. Hacked by Hutchinson. Becker up the far side. He pokes it into the Bear zone. And that'll do it for the first period. Face-off win Tigers. Lofton comes away with it. Gets it stolen by the Bears. Bears up the far side. They're going to dump it in deep. Now Graham with the puck. Poked away by Graham. Summers with the puck now. Summers taking it up the near side. He's going to dump it in deep. Meyer with the puck. Meyer up to Becker. Becker to Summers. Summers brings it into the Bears zone. Poked away by the Bears. Good job by Meyer to hustle back. Poke the puck away. Bears don't get a shot off. Now Schlafman gets hit. Mooch up the near side. Schlafman with the puck now. Schlafman centering pass blocked out in front by Bears. Puck gets into the neutral zone. Graham will dump it in. Tigers will chase.
Yeah, Tigers, settle down, let's go! Play it again!
Sheemer Plum on the far side, battling. Puck squirts out to Grimm. Grimm dumps it into the Bear zone. Back out in the neutral zone. Sheemer Plum up to Grady. Now Grady taking it. Grady centering pass from Lucha. Blocked by the Bears goalie. Now Bears up the near side, stolen by Grimm. Grimm gets it poked away. Now Bears coming the other way. Stolen by Asselin. Asselin to Grimm. Grimm gets it poked away. Grimm gets it back. He goes down. Now Danielson up the near side. The far side. Danielson in the corner. Lucha shot deflected by a Bears player. Puck comes out in neutral zone. Meyer with the puck. Meyer to Graham. Graham battling on the near side. He gets it up to center ice. The Bears will dump it back in.
That's it, Graham.
We'll get an offsides here on the Bears. Face-off win Bears. Schlafman, Moald, Hutchinson out there at forward. Graham and Myers still at D. Puck comes out to Graham. Graham with the shot, blocked out in front by the Bears. Now Hutchinson with the puck at center ice. We'll send it in the near side boards up for Schlafman. Schlafman takes it in. Puck comes back into the neutral zone. Now Meyer with the puck. Meyer dumps it in, intercepted by the Bears. Bears will clear the puck all the way down the ice. They got an odd man rush, left one open. Centering pass deflected by the Tigers. We have Hutchinson and Graham battling here on the near side. Can't get the puck into the neutral zone. Centering pass, wide open shot, up and over the head of Miles. Now Schlafman gets it poked away at center ice. Hutchinson picks it up. Hutchinson shot, bad save. Bears. Now the Bears regroup. Oh, Graham goes down hard. Puck comes back to center ice. We're going to get a stoppage of play. Graham went down hard at the blue line. Pretty good collision there. we'll have Danielson taking the face-off out there with Becker and Summers.
Okay, come on.
Grimm and Asselin at defense. Danielson wins the face-off into the Bears zone. Summers not quite back there in time. Centering pass was no one home. Bears wrist shot. Save. Gorman. Now Grimm with the puck. Grimm's pass across the crease. Kept in by the Bears. Bears will dump it in deep. Danielson with the puck now. He'll send it up to Summers.
Get on it, boys.
Bears keep it in.
Get on it. Don't let him shoot.
Blocked by Danielson. Danielson rip it around the boards up for Summers, and it squeaks into the neutral zone. Now they're chasing after it. It's not going to be an ice. It's not going to make it. No, they blew the whistle too early. It didn't even cross the red line. That shouldn't have been an ice. Well, either way, 5:50 to go here in the second period. We'll have Grady taking the face-off. Out there with Mucha and Shimmer-Klom. Bears fan on the first shot, and the second shot was deflected by the Tigers up and into the rafters, so we'll get a stoppage of play.
Come on, Tigers.
5:40 to go on the second period. Wrist shot from the blue line, deflected out in front by Shimmer-Klom, I believe. Puck comes back to the blue line. Wrist shot, Bears. Nice save by Miles Gorman. Another wrist shot by the Bears. Wide to the right.
Come on, Tigers. Settle down. Settle down, Tigers. Settle down, Tigers. Come on, play it. Play the puck.
Shimmer-Klom now in the corner. Meyer takes it from Shimmer-Klom. Pass out in front. Mucha loses it. Bears take it
Get out
over.
there, Tigers. Come on.
Bears up to the blue line. They're going to skate it in. Nope. They're going to go D to D here. Wrist shot from the blue line, wide to the left. Now Graham will attempt to clear it. Kept in by the Bears. Mucha cleared. Mucha's all alone. Mucha's all alone. Can he get the shot off? Shot scored! Mucha! Good job, Ryder. Tigers go up 2-0. Good hustle by Ryder to get back. Score that goal.
Scoring for Farmington, number 57.
We're going to give it to Ryder unassisted. Tigers dump the puck in. Summers battling on the near side. Bears have cleared out into the neutral zone. Asselin with the puck now. Asselin up to Becker. Becker will dump it into the Bears zone. Bears clear back into the neutral zone. Grimm takes it from Asselin. Grimm up the far side. Now Becker with the puck. Becker gets it poked away. Bears will clear back into the neutral zone. Intercepted by Loftman. Loftman now up the near side. Stolen by the Bears. Becker sends it around behind the Bears net. Summers battling in the corner. Schloffman comes away with it. Puck stolen by the Bears. Poked away by Becker. Becker sends it in deep. Schloffman comes away with it. Schloffman to Becker. Becker with the wrist shot. Wide to the right. Now the Bears up the near side boards. Centering pass. Asselin now behind the net. Asselin to the boards up to Summers. Couldn't quite clear it. Bears will dump it back in deep. Bears up the far side. We're going to dump it in deep. Intercepted by Grimm. Grimm takes it behind the Tigers net. He gets it poked away. Asselin now with the puck behind the Tigers net. He sends it up for Hutchinson. Bears come away with the puck. Tigers slowing down a little bit here. Stick save Gorman. Hutchinson with the puck. Now Grimm comes away with the puck. Grimm gets a poke away at the blue line. Moald with the puck. Moald goes down hard. He gets checked. No call. Kept in by Meyer. Meyer fans on the shot. Now Hutchinson with the puck. They'll send it in. Intercepted by the Bears. Bears up the far side. 1 minute left in the second period. Centering pass. So the Bears couldn't quite settle that puck down. They'll send it around the net. Now Meyer struggling to pick up the puck. Hutchinson tries to clear, intercepted by the Bears. Hits a skated Danielson. RJ comes. RJ up the near side. Now Danielson picks up the puck.
Come on, Tigers!
Tigers, nobody right in front of the net. Danielson shot, blocked by the Bears skate. Shot, rebound. Couldn't quite get that one home. Moald goes down in the corner. And that'll do it for the second period. Tigers up 2-0 here at the end of 2. So if the live stream is actually going out now, I'm not sure. I apologize. Microphone was muted for the whole second period, so none of the commentary went through. So third period getting underway here. Sheemer, Quam, Brady Bow at center, Ryder Mucha at forward. Tigers will be going from right to left with the third period. We have Grimm and Asselin at defense. Bears win the opening face-off of the third period. Now Mucha with the puck. Mucha sends it in deep.
Get in on it! Get on it!
Brady Bow chasing after. Now Bears coming the other way into the neutral zone through center ice. Gets past Asselin. We're going to get an offsides. Bears getting a little too excited there. Cross into the Tiger zone a little early. Tigers will get a line change. Brady Bow. Who do we have? Schlafman taking the face-off. Becker and Summers.
Let's go! Move that puck!
That's forward. Graham up to Summers. Summers up the far side into the Bears zone. Shot, pad, blocker save. Bears. He's still on it.
Give it to your point!
Schlafman with the puck. Schlafman gets puck stolen. Poked away by Becker. Bears send it up. Shot from the blue line, Graham. Intercepted by the Bears. Now Becker on the near side. Pass to Summers, intercepted by the Bears. Kept in by Meyer. Becker centering pass for Schlafman, intercepted by the Bears. Bears clear the puck into the neutral zone. Summers over to Bow. Up to Schlafman. Schlafman's pass to Becker, blocked by the skates of the Bears. Now Bears come back the other way. Kept in. Oh, fanned on by Graham. He's got a skate though.
Take it off, man! Take it off!
Summers up to Becker. Becker up the near side. He skates past two, puts on the brakes. Shot. Save. Good job by Becker there, burning a couple people and getting a shot off. Danielson taking the face off. Back to Grimm. Grimm slap shot blocked out in front by the Bears. And caught by the Bears goalie, so we'll get a stoppage of play. Another face off here in the Bears zone. Danielson taking the face off out there with Hutchinson and Mold. Tigers face off win. Asselin with a shot from the blue line wide to the left. Now Danielson with the puck at his skates. Stolen by the Bears. Bears will clear down in a neutral zone. Asselin gets the puck now. He gets it poked away. Bears into the Tiger zone. Couldn't quite clear it into the neutral zone. Danielson with the puck now behind the Tigers net. Danielson sends it up and around the boards. Bears fan on the shot. Now Hutchinson with the puck. Danielson battling. Bears take it away. Centering pass. Good save, Gorman. Pass out in front of the net. Tigers block that. Couldn't get the shot off. Now the puck blue line. Bears send it in deep. Danielson. Grimm now comes away with the puck. Grimm up the near side. Through center ice. Gets it poked away. Still trying to come away with it. We're going to get an offsides. So they missed that offsides call. Should have been offsides on the Tigers. Now Bears up the near side. They're going to send it in deep. Danielson with the puck behind the Tigers net. He'll send it up for RJ. Hutchinson up the far side. He's got Moald with him. Hutchinson goes down. Puck comes back to the neutral zone. Graham will send it in deep. Tigers check up, no offsides. Mowald chasing after. Bears go down in the corner. Bears come the other way. Graham in the corner, blocks a shot with his skate. Or blocks a pass with his skate. Graham goes down. Hutchinson comes away with the puck. Hutchinson moves to the front of the net. Oh, gutsy play there, RJ. Now Ryder with the puck. Ryder was the player of the game last game. Ryder goes down. Shot Sheemer Quam wide left. Bears send it into the boards. Kept in by Sheemer Quam. Sheemer Quam having a pretty good game so far today. Cleared down by the Bears. Gorman to Bo. Bo sent it into the boards up to his brother Bo, Grady Bo, and lost at the red line. Kept out of the Tigers zone by Sheemer Quam, playing some good defense. Bears attempt to clear it in. Ryder goes down. He was tripped by his own player. Sheemer Quam trips Bears player. No penalty. Now Sheemer Quam chasing after the puck. He goes off the ice and Summers comes on. Asselin with the puck now in the corner. Asselin up to Graham. It was deflected. They're going to wave off the ice. Ryder chasing after him. Bears cleared up into the neutral zone. 5:46 to go in the third period. Now Summers with the puck. Summers clears it up into the neutral zone. Dumped back in by the Bears. Now Grimm with the puck. Grimm to Grady. Poked away by the Bears. Shot Grady. Blocker save, Bears. Good shot by Grady. Schlafman, Summers, both battling down in the corner. Schlafman comes away with the puck, shot and score! Schlafman with the goal. That's his second of the day. Tigers go up 3-0. Not sure if they'll give Grady the assist there. Refs talking about a penalty of some sort here. Not sure what they're conferring about. They're going to call a looks like Summers is in the box over there. I can't really tell. Either way, Tigers have one player in the penalty box. All right, looks like a penalty on both teams. Not quite sure what the penalties are. We'll wait for the official rink announcement, but 5-on-5 hockey anyway. Asselin chasing after it. Grimm with the puck. Grimm still with the puck. He gets it poked away. Bears come back up the near side. Cleared in the neutral zone. Pushed away by Caden. Caden goes down. Now Schlafen up for Becker. Becker goes down. That should be a penalty. They're going to call a penalty here. Tigers will go on the power play. Becker got checked pretty hard. Oh, they're putting Grady in the box. Oh, and, man. All right, so 4 kids total in the box. Not sure what the penalties are. They haven't announced anything for any of the penalties yet. So we'll still have 5-on-5 hockey, even though there's 4 kids in the penalty box. Moald goes down hard in the boards. Bears regroup behind the Bears net. Hutchinson battling. Bears cleared in the neutral zone. We're going to get an offsides. Dumped in by Meyer.
Come on, Tigers! Let's go, Tigers!
All right, Danielson taking the face-off. Bears with the face-off win. Kept in by Danielson. Moald goes down hard. Puck deep in the Bears zone. Danielson still battling. Danielson behind the Bears net. Centering pass, backhand, Hutchinson. And be covered by the Bears. So 2 kids now come out of the penalty box. Still player for each team in the box. Still be 5-on-5 hockey. It's 5-on-5. The 40 seconds left in both the penalties. Kids have to wait until a whistle before they can come out. Bears up through center ice. Shot blocked by Asselin. Now Schlafen chasing after. Schlafen sends it up for Grimm, intercepted by the Bears. Mucha comes away with the puck. Mucha at center ice. Maybe Bears dump it in. Asselin with the puck. Asselin blows a tire at the blue line. Schiemer-Klom with the puck. He'll dump it in deep. Good job by Schiemer-Klom. Touched by the Bears, so no ice. Bears will send it up and around the behind the net. Kept in by Grimm. Grimm with the puck. He skates past 2. Shot and score! Unassisted goal by number 51, Gage Grimm. Tigers go up 4-0. Danielson taking the face off. Oh, they gave Ryder Mucha the assist on that one. I thought it was unassisted, but either way, the official scoring is Gage Grimm from Ryder Mucha, and we'll get a whistle here, played by a high stick. Face-off will come all the way down into the Tiger zone. .209 left to go in the game here. Tigers up 4-0. Face-off win by the Bears. Taken away from Danielson. Danielson up to Hutchinson. Hutchinson clears the puck down the ice. Bears chasing after it. Danielson hustled back, intercepted the pass. Bears will clear the puck into the neutral zone. Hutchinson with the puck now. Hutchinson clears the puck into the neutral zone. Bears check up, take the puck into the Tiger zone. Tigers all over these Bears tonight. Now Meyer with the puck. Meyer hands it off to Graham. Graham flips it up to Hutchinson. Hutchinson clears it in neutral zone. Hutchinson up to Summers. Bears clear back in the neutral zone. Dumped in by Meyer. 1 minute left in the game here. Tigers up 4-0. Now the Bears coming up through center ice. Poked away by Danielson. Should be too many men. They had 6 players on the ice when that was touched by the kid that came off the bench. They don't call it. Now the Bears skate past the Tigers. Beat a couple. Grimm comes in, puts a body into him. Couldn't get the shot off. Centering pass, wide open. Poked away by Summers and deflected up and out of play. 28 seconds to go in the game. Mowald with the puck. Now Mucha with the puck. Mucha goes down. Oh, that should be a penalty. Grimm's going to go down. That'll be a delayed penalty. That was a bad penalty for the Tigers. Grimm's going to go to the box. Ref's talking about it again. They gave him a body checking penalty. So we're basically going to get a face-off here and maybe a quick shot from the Bears. But no chance for the Bears to catch up. Schloffman taking the face-off. Face-off win and quick whistle. Now they're going to send... Nope, I put the last penalty on the wrong one. Oh well. Either way, 2 players in the box. We'll have a 4-on-4 hockey here for the last 3.3 seconds of the game. Face-off won by the Tigers. Another quick whistle. 1.9 seconds left in the game. Not sure what happened. Face-off comes. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. Just drop the puck, finish the game, 1.9 seconds. Nothing they can do here. Scoreboard operators only have 1 penalty on the board. That's maybe why. Looks like face-off will be back at center ice. Bears have their goalie pulled, not sure why. They can't score 4 goals in 1.9 seconds. So we have a 5-on-4, basically for the face-off. So here we go, the face-off. Schloffman taking the face-off, and that'll do it for the game. Tigers win the second game. Tigers 2-0 in the tournament. Nice shutout by Miles Gorman. Next game will be tomorrow morning, 9:15 a.m. Tigers taking on Minnetonka. And hopefully live stream, I can get that back up and working normally again.